Oh, nothing. I'm just coming in on this Wednesday morning to let you know what Donald Trump intends to do. Why? Because he has let us know what he intends to do. But first, a disclaimer because this has gotten so bad. TikTok, this is my original content. I am using the tools that you provide, the green screen tools that you provide to us content creators to make this video. I am providing commentary on a trending news topic. Please do not demonetize my video. It is my original content. Here's what Donald Trump had to say.
Tonight, Donald Trump's new comments about birth control, what he said when asked by a Pittsburgh TV station, would he support restricting contraception? The Biden campaign outraged tonight and their response. Here's our chief White House correspondent, Barry Bruce.
Donald Trump today suggesting he's open to restricting birth control if reelected, saying it's something he's looking at.
Do you support any restrictions on a person's right to contraception?
Well, we're looking at that, and I'm going to have a policy on that very shortly. And I think it's something that you'll find interesting. And it's another issue that's very interesting. But you will find it, I think, very smart. I think it's a smart decision. But we'll be releasing it very soon.
Trump this morning suggesting in an interview with a local Pittsburgh station that he'd support states making their own rules.
You may want to support some restrictions, like the morning after pill or something.
We are also, things really do have a lot to do with the states. And some states are going to have different policies than others.
Hours later, Trump trying to take it back, doing cleanup on social media, writing, "I have never and will never advocate imposing restrictions on birth control or other contraceptives." But he did not say that in the full interview, which was reviewed by ABC News. The Biden campaign tonight warning if Trump wins a second term, it's clear he wants to go even further by restricting access to birth control and emergency contraceptives. Trump tonight also under fire after this video was shared on his social media account.
What happens after Donald Trump wins?
The phrase unified Reich seen on screen, echoing Adolf Hitler's Third Reich and Nazi regime. The phrase appearing 3 times in hypothetical newspaper front pages celebrating a Trump victory, along with other anti-Semitic tropes. The Trump campaign adamant this was not a campaign video, that it was reposted by a staffer who clearly did not see the word while the president was in court. But that video that included 3 instances of the word Reich remained on Trump's page for more than 18 hours. The president sounding the alarm.
A unified Reich? That's Hitler's language. That's not America's.
His campaign noting it's not the first time Trump has used language that mirrors Hitler's.
This kind of rhetoric is unsurprising coming from the former president, and it is appalling. And we got to tell him who we are.
Now back to abortion, a pivotal issue in this race. The Trump campaign tonight tells us the former president was referring to mifepristone, the abortion pill, but that's not what he was asked about in that interview. In fact, abortion medication didn't come up at all. Trump clearly asked about contraception. David.
All right, Mary, the race for president is on, and we'll be covering it for the many months ahead. Thanks, Mary.
Let's be clear. The only acceptable answer that we should have heard from Donald Trump was no. I don't support the banning of contraceptives. That was the only acceptable answer. But he came back with doing the Donald Trump doublespeak. We'll have a policy out in another week or so, just like that policy for health care that never came. No, he will leave it up to the states. The states will ban contraceptives and he will support it. Why am I so sure about that? I'm so sure about that because Clarence Thomas has already told us what the plan is. He put it in one of those things that he wrote up, I forget what they're called. Yeah, he put it in that where he told us that they were going to overturn Roe v. Wade. They were also going to ban contraceptives, and they were going to stop LGBTQ marriage and interracial marriage. Yeah, Clarence Thomas has already told us what the plan is. So, yeah, Donald Trump, yet again, telling us what he intends to do should he become president of the United States. And oh, the story on the unified rake, we talked about that on yesterday. You can go back into yesterday's videos to find out what I had to say about that.